Hello and welcome back everyone to Alan Wake Remastered for the Hallowstream 2023. How is everyone doing this fine evening as we can see, we're trying to escape the police because we got drugged, girl passed out, nothing really seemed to happen otherwise. Barry's still at the house with the girl, and for whatever reason, this guy we have not met, Agent Nightingale, is chasing us. I mean, okay, sure, why not? We're figuring out what the heck's going on. But how's everyone doing this evening? Looking good, looking good. It looks like it's good. Okay, yeah, I was just making sure there's actually sound going on. Oh, Loyal Dinko just beat the game this morning. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I have a little bit to go. It's hard to say when we're going to beat this before Halloween or not. So we will see. Oh really? I watched all of Pluto during the weekend, and man, what a fantastic anime based on a story arc from Astro Boy. I've not heard of that, honestly. Probably not. Oh well. I guess we'll see what's going there. Smash Hour, the 100 bits saying, how's it going with Mario Party 2? Looking forward to unlocking all the single player stuff. I always wanted to revisit that ever since I did it as a kid. Mario Party 2 is your first Mario Party. I've had a lot of fond memories of it, especially the music. I've only played one of the boards so far. I want to try to play every board before we get to the discussion about it, though. So, yeah. Oh, you went to a trunk or treat. That's fun, Cat Evie. Ooh, very long episode. That's all right. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it and see what we're in for as we run from the police. Run from the lights for once. I don't know why they're trying to kill me. Light jog from the police. All good. Honestly, pretty solid music. And God, like I said, the atmosphere. So good. That seems bad. I'm gonna get going.
There! We have the suspect in sight!
No, you don't. You don't see me. Hopefully the sound is good as well.
Oh, damn.
Why are you trying to shoot me? It seems like a little excessive, people. Oh, this way. Mito, thank you very much for that tier 1 subscription. 37 months now. Holy crap, thank you. Saying, recently started using a mouse again with my laptop, and I feel like such a fool for not doing so sooner. Just makes file sorting and web browsing so much easier. Oh god, I live by the mouse. Oh wow, you can find manuscript pages. Whoops.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Huh. So being near a writer is what awakens this thing. So, sort of reveals that Barbara Jagger is actually just dead. All right. Eggroll, thank you very much for those fed 400 bits saying, let's claim this Halloween-themed deaths. Okay, so it's your fault if I, if I die. If the police kill me, it's Eggroll. Thank you so much. Well, that doesn't seem good. You okay? Oh, that seems really bad.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I
think Nightingale's on the wrong here, but I mean, considering I'm the one being shot at. I am not armed. Just a guy, at least this is you. Yeah, you do kill me the most, it feels like. God, I really do have to praise this game's atmosphere. I've not actually looked at a ton of reviews for Alan Wake 2. Although I was surprised. Oh God. Okay then. Though I was surprised that it's not getting a physical release. Oh, Andy's having a bad time. Police are not having a good night.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Sheriff Baker, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with persons that you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that Chief Ryder just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
What a dork.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
Maybe.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
I do not have a Discord, 7th Ouroboros. I'm mainly just part of the GVG Discord. Watching streams for Alan Wake 2 and it's so good. Oh, cool. Do you think it's better than the first so far, DGC, just from the bits you've watched? What's bothering you? Except the Ouroboros, of course. Oh, hi.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
I ain't good. Oh, the crows are after him. Well, the bird's possessed by this darkness monster that I've been fighting the entire game. No sign of the manuscript. Here, so let's go up here. I think that's near the gas station. Yeesh. All we know about Alan's wife is that she was kidnapped by the guy that we're trying to meet. That's why we're trying to escape from the police, is because we had a meeting with the guy that took her. The crazy guy that we had when we had no gun and had to use our light to help him out. Thermos.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that.
Gaines, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Oda Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Oh, Game Bell, you actually got a little scared by Alan Wake 2. Interesting. No worries, Seventh Boros. So they got my friends. Well, my friend, my my editor or my publisher or whatever he is, and Rose. But she's still being weird.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
It's a long way to travel. Oh, it's just... Oh, that seems bad.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
I mean, we're not even halfway through this game, and we've triumphs all over this mountain already. Oh, hello, light.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Dang it. I'll have some coffee instead. Damn good cup of coffee. Of course it had to make that reference. Of course it did. Never even seen this show and I know that reference. Alan Wake, more like Alan Walk.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Sheesh. Alright, sure. Alan Wake, Master Mechanic. Why not? I heard that the thermos was like a pre-order item for Alan Wake 2, but I think it had like there's some sort of issue with it. That there's like limited quantities or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Another gate. Any other manuscripts? You know, Alan Wake would make a pretty decent character for Dead by Daylight. I think that's everything. I don't see any... We defeated the defense.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team
You're
1,
gonna flashbang us.
breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
This fence is rocking. Don't come a knocking. Jeez. Oh, looks like that nobody gave Amy a little heads up on what exactly has been happening in the game so far. That worked. Ooh, you're not my favorite deputy. Ow. Okay, get rid of those guys. Jeez. Great. Batteries, no gun. Lots of flashbangs.
And here's another call.
You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, helicopters buzzing around,
Cat
and I
Evie.
think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
So that's interesting. I'm going to run from that because I have had claim issues with the VODs. Oh dear. Ow. Enjoy. Oh crap, you didn't die. There we are. What do we got?
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Rose is not having a good night. Fellas? Jeez, these cops are fast. I feel like Alan's going to end up killing most of the population of this town by the end of this game because I honestly thought it was going to be something that was all in his head or something to that degree, but no, this all seems very much real. Come on, I'm trying to do that. There we go. Ow. Oh, cop car. What we got? Anything? Apparently the cops only had flashbangs. I swear I dodged that. Oh no! They whacked me. Dang it, egg roll! Oh god. Actually kind of far back. cool spot to see. I don't like that you can take multiple. Enjoy. Got the manuscript. Alan Wake, more like Alan Whacked. Jeez. Stop throwing crap at me. Just kind of stuck on a tree. I'm very much stuck on a tree. Okay. Jeez. Some more flashbangs. Try not to get whacked this time. Fellas? That was more effective than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Okay, I only got one. Here. That's better. Alan doesn't have the best throw. Health meter is in the top left, Karagosa. It's the red meter next to the flashlight. Oh wow, we got to the radio station quick. Why do I have a feeling we're gonna get Maine killed? Why do the police have access? Alright, got rid of that.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Wow.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Sheesh. Wow, Lorna. Way to be a jerk. The police have access to axes. See, I thought they axed that program. Maybe they hatcheted out a deal. We don't really need to split hairs about it.
Oh, you're
Early bird and
surprised?
late
The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Should probably have a
I'm
seat.
so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away.
Hey, that's an insult.
Don't hurt her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What the?
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Action shot. Not a graceful one.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I don't think I'm as
fallen
racist
off
as
so many
him.
cliffs, it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Have to find mine own way.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
I don't think we've met Nightingale before this. What is his deal? Oh. Fellas? Is it just you two? Alright. Okay, we got a flare. That's something. Okay, we have a gun. Finally. This main a Stephen King reference? It wouldn't surprise me. Barely got that shot. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, since Stephen King grew up in Maine, a lot of his books take place there. Not all of them, but a good oh god. Fellas, enjoy. I often go off the beaten
There
path.
was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Ah, you're dumb. Just walked right into that. Darkness controls the taken. Yeah, I've been kind of aware of that. Ooh, shotgun. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh god. Good boy. Ow. I'm gonna go back into the light here and try to get you going up. Oh, the light turned off. That's not good. Whew. Thank God for the shotgun. Nice try, egg roll. I know that's a little achievement. Way too late for it, but that's alright. Anything else? Try going up the log. Emphasis on try. It's been a while since I've read a Stephen King book. This would have been a good place to fight them if I had, you know, done it earlier. Oh well. Ow. I think that's a... Nope, that's just a white splotch. Alright, let's get out of here. Coffee. The question is it light police or dark police?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole.
Yeah, kinda.
He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Made it to the train. I have read the entirety of the Dark Tower.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
You need to think this guy doesn't actually have Alice. But yeah, I guess technically Alan Wake is even more of a self-insert for this whole situation than Stephen King was in Dark Tower.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my
Hey,
flashlight,
Kobama.
it shook in a
How you
dark
been?
rage before it flew at me again.
What's up this way? Aha, I think we got some goodies up here. A game inspired by M. Night Shyamalan. I mean, be interesting. I'm not calling it impossible, considering we're getting a game that's taken the concept of the CDI Zelda games and trying to make it an actual, you know, fun. You can make any concept fun. And honestly, it looks pretty decent. Hanging in there, everything went downhill. Well, I hope you're hanging in there. Like you said, you are hanging in there. But I hope like things are improving. I think that's the best way to put it. I'm glad you could stop in, though. Really do appreciate that. I'm just, you know. I want all you guys to be happy, healthy, and...
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
That'd be freaky to have this whole thing shake with a train going over you. Not exactly a fan of heights.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
God. Ow. Hold on. Ow. Got a freaking pipe to the noggin. Oh, nice. A Korok pumpkin. That's a fun idea. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Kobama. That sucks. About. I just need to find a way to.
The darkness that was
survive.
pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What the
hell? Ow, jeez. Oh no. Pipe down, will ya? You know what? Let's try a flare. Flare might actually be able to be more consistent about that.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
forgot I had to hold R1 in order to keep the flare in hand. Oh god. Okay, I survived. Got through the pipes. Oh, wait. Ow. Okay, not done yet. Sheesh.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
I have a feeling he's going to end up killing Nightingale. No worries, 7th Boros. Take care. Have a good night.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
It sucks when you're the protagonist. Wait, hold down to switch heavy... Oh. Heavy duty flashlight. Now we're talking. I'm really hoping your family will be able to bounce back, Obama. Okay, climb up there. All right.
Did you call her?
That felt good. Although sadly I'm out of flashbangs. Ooh, hello. Actually got me to jump up a little bit. Sheriff. Sheesh. Oh, yeah, what games did you get, Obama? We go. Oh. Oh, we get a new episode?
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion.
Get to watch TV.
Cosmos of madness and horror.
Well, I hope you get it. I hope you get the job, Karagosa.
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Durleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durleth.
Are you propositioning me?
At least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Alright, he's into it apparently. Well, he was.
Oh, Mr. Durleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and ours shall be glory.
Oh, we just went all aliens. Or alien.
Be calm.
Alvin Durleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
Bit sudden, but honestly, I think that was the best episode so far. It's like Twilight Zone. Not every episode was a great one. I think it's because originally it was recorded in another language and they dubbed it. Oh boy, we have a lot of missing pages to find.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its
Why is your
depths,
stomach taking a
tugging
whole
at
new
my
music
clothes.
meaning?
I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh, this meeting is not going to go well, apparently. Now. I feel like we have a boss fight coming up, considering how many freaking emergency boxes we have around here. Oh! Ow. Ow. Jerk. I'm not going to do anything. Ow! That stretched out further than I thought. Get away from you. Get away from you. Oh, ow, barrel. Kind of nice if I could get the flare stuck on him. You stay away. Oh, he's dead on. Ow. Dead on indeed. Oh my god. Oh, no worries, Doubt Alpha Lions. No worries at all. I'm just fighting, you know, construction equipment. As you do. It's almost the crows are with him. Oh god. Oh, I should have been paying attention to that. Oh god. Oh god. Camera, I need you to work with me here. Pressure. Oh, that's... No! I tried to dodge. Plow forward. I'm trying. I'm just a writer fighting a construction vehicle with light. Got some good damage on it. Oh. I'm gonna go this way. Go this way. Another. There we go. See? Just needed to get it down its pattern. Honestly, it was pretty cool how he was able to just kind of trap it. What else we got here? Honestly, it's kind of amazing that Alan's surviving all this. I doubt there's anything more we can get, but I'm gonna check just in case, because we're not exactly coming back. Okay, we got a bunch of flares at the very least. Coffee. And I think that's it. All right. Let's hop in. That is true. Ethan Winters did go through a lot.
I've never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Well, we survived the night. Good on us. Oh, wait. We're going in a coal mine. Ah, damn it.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Yeah, I just had that thought. I was like, all right.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well, Alan, Did you get rid of your gun and flashlight? Are you serious? I just fully loaded you up. Alan is not smart about keeping resources on hand, that's for sure. Hooray, Black Lung. Oh, God. Rough road. Boy, are you not kidding. Alan Waste. It's daytime. We don't need tools, but we are going into a mine, which happens to be dark. Seems like a poor decision. Not seeing any other signs of manuscripts. Why did I abandon the other car to get this car? The heck? Alright. Sure. Wait. I saw something. Come on, camera. I thought I saw one of those yellow markers telling me to go somewhere. The sounds this vehicle makes is something else, that's for sure. And the handling, not great. Well, I gotta see what's up the stairs. Yes, Bolt Mouse. There is a Wario Land game on NSO. Wario Land 3, which I think is a really great one. How you doing, Maine?
This is Pat Maine, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Speed, son.
At least we got Maine on our side.
Know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Nope, get the music out of here. Run away. Alright, well, we got another... We're just taking every car. So, what, Team Ghost won? Is what I'm seeing? Oh no. No sign of manuscript pages. The feeling that, you know, this isn't exactly a place for where mine is, but oh wait, we gotta... Okay. Yeah, it looks like a mining place.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
To me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't
I love how we're listening to the radio
what
so
I
much.
feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
I love how we get the ballad of Pat Maine during this. We just get kind of more character development for him. You know what? Just because we're keeping up on theme, let's just get ourselves another car. People need to stop leaving their keys in the car. What do we got over here? Actually, wasn't this the lumber mill that we were in at one point? Something like that? Hey, there's a manuscript page.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had
So Mott's the guy who stole our wife.
Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Yeah, Mott was the guy on the ferry that I didn't get the chance to talk to. The game was like, hurry up, move along. And I was like, oh, okay. And I shouldn't have. Might as well walk to the mine. We keep stopping every 100 yards anyway. I mean, you're not wrong. Visitor parking, we might as well obey the laws.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
What do we got here? While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes among them, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. I have a feeling we're going to have, like, darkness creatures coming at us with pickaxes now.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Oh, hey, Novoxis. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good night. And Kobama, you've completed Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Clanora Fantasy Survivor Series, good choice, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Sonic Forces, Tokyo Olympics, and London. Very cool. And hey, Hex and Hell, how you been? How you doing? We are just playing through some Alan Wake. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. I wonder if there's something like behind the darkness caused that volcanic activity or something like that.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Of course. Okay, now we have our supplies.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
What a jerk.
Whoa! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Oh, hello. Why does everything have to be done at night with this guy?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Where do I go? I'd love to leave the building. Ow. Okay, just, broke my leg a little bit. That's fine. Thermos. There we go. Yeah, we even got there early. And so Wake probably waited there for like 9 hours or so. No wonder we were so frustrated. Oh, this is going to be fun.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, She made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Good for him. Can't get that. And they're making sure I am well equipped. Fellas. Okay, I was kind of curious if I could blow that up and... Oh, hello. Wasn't doing much, but, you know, probably a good idea to kill him. Oh, hello. Oh, ow. Donkey Kong Country fights back. Oh, God. I'm gonna just go... Ooh, flashbang. That hurt. Fellas. There we go. Hey, Oscar. Oh, yeah. I did hear about that Matthew Perry. Team Ghost won Splatterween. Well, Team Zombie got third place, and your last full day is Tampa is tomorrow. Very cool. Oh, that's cool. You got to touch a stingray as well at the aquarium. I'm glad you're having fun. You take care, Oscar. This way. Yeah, I haven't seen the full details on what happened to Matthew Perry. I heard a bit that he, like, drowned, but I'm like, how did he drown? Something's throwing itself at me. Throwing the literal kitchen sink at me? Ow. Alright, that's just unfortunate. It was just unlucky of me to land where it was kind of attacking. In a hot tub, huh? Related to depression? Jeez, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look up the details later.
What the hell?
Oh, that's big.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
That's generally a good policy, yes. Well, we're driving again. Honestly, that seems way more effective. That car wasn't doing jack. Except it got kind of jacked up. Oh, good night, Cat Evie. Where did I learn to drive? I mean, I'm just trying to run over dudes. Besides, it still works, I think. Or not. Oh, I'm gonna run. Oh, I'm definitely gonna run. Oh God. Oh, there's a lot. Oh God. They just, jeez. They overwhelmed me there. Causing trouble. Just gonna stay over here where I can see everything nice and easy. Oh, there's a lot of dudes. Ow. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. He thinks I should have saved my car a bit. Okay, thank you, flare gun. Guess we're getting trophies. Exactly when you want to hear from a trophy when you're just going for the here. I mean, it is Poltergeist, basically, but still. I'm just gonna run. This guy is not making our life easy. Oh. Hi. I don't get to keep the resources, so I might as well use them. Yeah, I remember when Tokyo Ghoul was big. I've only watched like a little bit of the anime. I never watched the whole thing. No idea where that ended up or if it was still any good. Nice of you fellas to drop in. Thank you. Okay. Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, that wasn't really an option on my mind, honestly. Honestly, this just looks like a chill place to sit. You got a thermos, you got a chair. Pretty cozy.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Ah, so we must have gotten touched at some point. That's why we got into that whole writing fit, I assume, and somehow we got free of it? I don't know what it wants with writers, though. Oh, jeez. Honestly thought that tree was going to fall on me. Well, that seems bad.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah, but I'm still very grateful to have them. Let's see, anything else? I still need to show Amy Ghostbusters at some point. Hello. Hey, guys. A lot of you fellas tonight. Oh God. Die. They're upping the enemy counts though. Oh, Bolt Mouse. Oh yeah, I remember Goosebumps. I read Goosebumps like crazy as a kid. I loved the kids themed horror stuff as a kid. I read Goosebumps, Ghost of Fear Street, the Christopher Pike stuff, like Spooksville. That was all excellent. that was my jam as a kid, and that's how I sort of found myself getting into the older stuff like Stephen King and Michael Crichton when I was, still in elementary school.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
I mean, he kind of tried to kill me. You had classmates who read Goosebumps in elementary school. Shows how enduring it's been. Oh yeah, it's been all over the place. And I watched the old. I never watched Are You Afraid of the Dark, but I did watch the Goosebumps adaptations. That show. There were some good ones, not so good ones. Fortunately, one of my favorite book in the Goosebumps series was One Day in Horrorland. That one was so much fun to the point that in elementary school, I actually wrote a very simple, basically not like it's not like fan work, but basically like I wrote my own version of a. Well, that didn't work out. Of kids going to a ghost park type thing. I mean, which I don't have it anymore because it was our old Tandy computer, but I wish I did, considering, I mean, I doubt it's any good, but considering I wrote it when I was like in 4th or 5th grade, and I think it was a good like 10 to 15 pages. Oh, come on. I just want the coffee cup. I'm about to die. I'm going to get in that light real quick. Dying over a cup of coffee. I never saw the Goosebumps movie. Funny enough. But well, yeah, unfortunately, One Day at Horrorland was good, and so was The Haunted Mask. Nope, that didn't work. I thought I healed. I just killed myself. Fortunately, I hit a checkpoint. Yeah, I never saw Goosebumps, the movie with Jack Black. I heard it was pretty decent, though. There we go. Jeez. Yeah. What's gonna happen? Flare gun. Flashbang. Ooh, that was a good thing to find. And then these fellas decide to show up. Hey guys. Another one. Ow. Oh, he got behind me. I knew that was it. Sheesh. Oh, I need to get the coffee again. That sucks. Yeah, somebody mentioned Courage to Carry the Dog. I watched that. I watched a little bit of All Real Monsters. Not a ton. I enjoyed what I saw. Just for whatever reason, never actively interested me. Oh, God, I don't like that section. Oh, I just remembered, obviously Slappy was the antagonist of the Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, thank God. I was the antagonist of the Goosebumps movie, but the Night of the Living Dummy books were only ever okay, in my opinion. Alright, got all that. I'm gonna equip the shotgun for this next bit. I remember another one I really enjoyed for the old Goosebumps books was Monster Blood. It was basically just became a version of the Blob. Oh dear. Shotgun did not work. And we're back. Because for some reason my computer decided to crash right then and there. Don't know why, it just did. I don't quite get it myself, but at least we're back. You guys didn't really miss much. It was just more of this me trying to get this cash and coffee mug again. But we were just discussing Goosebumps and the like. Oh god, I've done it so often, I'm actually good at the jumping now. So yeah, sorry about that. Don't know why my computer decided to shut down, but it is what it is. Alright. Load the flare gun. We're not dealing with this time. Hey fellas, enjoy. Down to one, I can focus on you. See? Way easier. See? Just needed a little bit of a refresh, both for myself and the game. Nothing there. Alright, let's go.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun. Yes, please. That's how it's supposed to go. Oh no. Oh no, it's fine. It just... No, I died and I have to restart all the crap I just did again. That sucks. I jinxed it. I did jinx it. Alright, I cannot let these... I'm actively trying to dodge, but these guys are just getting me. So I'm just going to make it a point to just take it nice and easy, use my resources. get through this. Because, my God, that's a little ridiculous. Dodged. Shoot him in the back. We're done with it. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we?
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pistol, for some reason, works better for me than a freaking shotgun. Who knew? Oh, God. There's where I wanted to go, this house. Oh, come on. Not gonna die. Gonna try not to die. I see the issue with the pump action shotgun. It takes just takes a little while to get the shots off. Sheesh. Oh God. Oh, I hear about others. I meant to use, but I'll take it. To use the flare in that case. You know what? I am just going to go and get to the next checkpoint. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Enjoy. doing better at this. Hey look, checkpoint. Never have to do that again.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Here's a question. Random theory time. Is Alice the dark presence? I highly doubt that.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Okay. Ooh, you're fat. Ooh, you're fat. You're very fast. Where are you at? Oh, jeez. Can't have a super fast guy coming at me while... I guess I got him? We're gonna say yes, I got him. Sheesh. SMT would say yes. Funny enough, I've not really been going through batteries. Alright, what's coming for me next? Just know it's going to be something. Hey, Yogurpon. Playing a randomizer of Fire Red. How's that going?
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Oh, they're going to throw a car at me. They're going to try to throw a car at me. Whew, what do we got here?
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Ooh, less than 102k away from your Persona 3 reload request. Very cool, Ogrepon. Apparently I had to jump. At least it didn't kill me. That could have very easily killed me. Oh my god. Alright. Take two. Damn you, Gravity. My worst enemy. Ooh, Rob Harley's been lurking and is only 47k away from his next request. Oh gosh, what was your first request again, Rob? I can't even remember. There's been so many requests. Oh, that's right, Eternal Sonata. Yeah, we are definitely away from that. I'm trying to get through them. What we need is a way that I can just make all the money through Twitch. You just play a bunch of, just like every day of the week, have an ability to play through some of these games at a time and actually make some progress through this. You know, I just need you guys to be able to pay all my bills. That's all. Oh man, a remaster would be interesting. I don't know if they'd ever go back to Eternal Sonata. You just don't hear about it much. Now it's 62. Just win the lottery, yeah, if only. Oh god. Oh, that was right on the head. But then who'll pay my bills? Exactly that. Nobody. We're in trouble. Trouble's here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either last year. Oh god. Actually, hold on, I got a flare. Yeah, you can't get too close. You real good. Now, could we consider this sort of a remake, a reimagining of Pajama Sam? I forget what it's called, but the first game where he fights darkness. God, that was close. Sheesh. I was doing good at the lottery. Only missed by 6 numbers. No check yet. Defeated the train. Oh, got some keys. Yeah, definitely using the batteries now. That's for sure, GCM. Making sure of that.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
I mean, it seems to be the case of what's actually happening here, so yeah. Hunting rifle or shotgun? You know what? I feel like... Let me waste a bullet. No, we'll go with hunting rifle. Why not? This presence really doesn't like trees. The hungry tree.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Hey, I have to kind of defeat the darkness as I'm getting over there. Come on. Alright, plenty of flare gun ammo. I'm happy for that. We should be in pretty decent shape for whatever's coming up. I'm just kind of sad that I know I'm going to lose all this by the time we get to the next episode. And then the Lorax appears. True final boss. Or true birds. Good use of the flares. Oh, I don't like that bouncing. I'm gonna run for it. Well, we all knew it was only a matter of time before we ended up in the mine. Do I have to beat this game by tomorrow or not? I mean, it really depends on how much we have left to beat.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Oh no, how long are the remaining episodes?
Alice?
That was her going into the lake.
I gotta get out of here.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Explanation for why we're fighting hunters in the woods. Oh. Okay, I seriously thought I had to swim there. Alan sank like a rock. Jeez. Yeah, 3 more episodes, but I'm not sure if they're as long as this one. Hard to tell. Episode 3. I think I'm close to finishing episode 3. I figure it'll end when I reach this guy. Basically, I'm going to have to make a decision whether I want to stream on Halloween itself to try to finish up the game if I don't finish in time. Just toss in an extra stream so we can finish up Alan Wake, even though we, you know, won't have the DLC finished. But I'm in the mines. No, I'm beyond that.
Even behind the
I'm in a silver
closed doors and
mine.
curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Hell, nightmare challenges? I don't think so. Oh, I'm not playing on nightmare. That's a harder difficulty that you're not playing. After you beat the game. Is that a bear? No, just a bear of a man. God, I thought there was something coming to my side. There's a lot of hunters in these woods. Unless they can clone the bodies. Sheesh. Oh, hey, later, Bolt Mouse. Take care. We're going to take a shower and then play some Resident Evil 3 Remake. That'll be fun. What games after this? For the long game streams will be Nier Automata, and for the short game streams will be The Flame in the Flood. Karagosa, this seems like a good game, but not the kind you want to play yourself. That's fair. Honestly, I don't find it to be too scary. It's all about the atmosphere. But it's not like oh god, something's gonna get me. It's just these... Alright, scary shadow guys are coming up. Shoot them.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Sammy thinks it'll take me a little bit longer. Probably not going to be able to finish up tomorrow. Might have to do another one. Lots of games Eric plays I wouldn't play myself, but nice to watch. I'm glad for that. I'm glad you still get enjoyment out of just watching me play. floor? Oh, Amy's here for the points too. Oh yeah, the points are a good motivating factor for people to stick around. Points are everything. I'm impressed the points are still so much of an allure when there's like such a line for them. Oh, thank you, Rob Harley. I know I had the funny thing is, when I first came up with the idea for the point system, it was, I think it was when I was still at the old place, and it was set much higher. But because we moved and so many people had already earned points at the old place and we came over here, I had to set it to lower to, you know, not screw them over. Let's see, up or down? It said peak, so let's go down and see what we can find. See if there's any. No, this is the way I need to go. Up we go. Yeah. More birds. Is this anything? Oh no, there's a ladder. I screwed myself by lowering it, kinda. I mean, I had to. I didn't want to mess up with you guys.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Tor Anderson, is that the author I was brought here to meet? Oh, now they just want to show off. Someone's getting their head smashed in. Thing is, I'm looking forward to playing all the games on the request list. There's a lot of really good suggestions there. And thankfully, with the short game list, there's I feel like we're going to be making pretty good progress here soon. Because obviously, some of the games are shorter than others.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Always thought you'd eventually set it to how you originally had it to not build up to another backlog so fast. I just never thought to. It's too late now. What's that mean? Yeah, I guess technically I could change it anytime I want. Imagine what that'd be for somebody that was like, you know, I'm only 5,000 away from my next request. Oh, by the way, I'm going to raise it up to 300,000. So now we're much farther away. That sort of thing. That's fair over fine. Honestly, Persona 3 Reloaded doesn't really bad. We're okay. I just want to know what hunters hunt with sickles. Hunt crops. They're vegetarian hunters. There we go. Give a 1-year notice of prices rising, blame it on inflation. Are there games that are not objectionable that I wouldn't play? I mean, I guess kind of endless games. Like, somebody requested me to play, like, Minecraft or something like that. Like, where does it end? That sort of thing. I feel like there needs to be a bit of a goal, or else I'm just going to have to sort of limit it to some degree. Minecraft has an ending? It does? Oh, right, the whole Ender Dragon thing. I didn't realize that was considered an ending. Oh, jeez. Thank you, hunting rifle. Oh. Didn't realize I even ended up here. Kinda just got lucky, honestly. Cauldron Lake. The 8th deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. What if you superficially added a goal to an endless game, like paying the debt in Animal Crossing? I mean, I guess so, but I'm not sure if that would still be fun. I don't know. It's something we'd have to decide as we get the request, or a person can discuss it with me when they're when they make the request. They can see how feasible it is and whether that works. I'm just gonna walk across this until a cutscene decides to mess with me. Oh, we're Temple of Dooming this. I'm not Harrison Ford. I'm not Scott in the Bridge. Let's get you. I don't throw crap at me. Oops. Missed. Ooh. Okay, into the battery. Sheesh. Poor Alan's been taking some hits. So what happened with the stream? My computer crashed partway through for some reason. No idea why. Got too scared. In that way, but we do have a manuscript page.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
I didn't realize Fire Emblem Engage doesn't feature a new game plus. Even Three Houses had that. Up we go. I don't feel like climbing. I'm just gonna kick the thing down. Oh, looks like I'm committed. CN and TZ. I miss you, Tom. Tom. Miss you, Tom. Okay, who's... I curse you, Thomas Zane. Oh. Did you write this? I miss you, Tom. You talked to me on TV. So that is legitimately the creepiest thing that I've encountered in this game. Like, that actually gave me goosebumps. It's simple, but effective. A few more flares. Heck is Mott? I was gonna say, this just looks like it's waiting to collapse. Oh, that's not good. Oh God. Yeah, that was rough. Whew, okay. Crap, I do not have... I wish I had some flashbangs. That'd be really useful at that point. Oh boy. He just had me surrounded. We're gonna have to just really lay into these flares, that's for sure. Or the flare gun, actually. In fact, yeah, flare gun. We have 12 flare gun shots. That's the best way to go about this, I'd say. Okay. Oh, hello. You weren't there before. Okay. Jeez. Thank you, flare gun. Hey, Jason Rocks. Sorry you got spoiled on that, Rob Harley. That sucks. Fortunately, I've not seen any kind of Spider-Man 2 spoilers. I didn't even see the path down here at first.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
We're headed towards Mirror Peak, not Cauldron Lake.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
The heck? Is this Alan Wake's head? That can't be it.
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her make a play ball. You see? They got a writing for us.
I wondered if that was the case.
Please, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Mott's not having a good time. You okay there, Mott? Jeez. That's not good. He can't swim. What in the world? Oh, she was getting dragged down by that lady. Diver? The hell? Well, we did it. Whew, took us a bit. We got through chapter 3, or episode 3.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Huh.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Ooh, the truth.
Alan,
Totally beat the game.
baby, it was just a nightmare.
Alice.
I kind of doubt that.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
Oh, here's that
Right
person in the
now,
manuscript.
It's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Huh.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
He sounds so indignant.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Okay.
Right. That's the spirit. You're being very
Later, Kobama.
brave,
Take
Alan.
care.
I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Uh-huh.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This
Gotta
way,
love when they have
Alan.
you questioning whether something's real or not.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Uh-huh. You know, if this was any other horror game that had more blood, I could totally see somebody getting launched out that window and impaled on that compass thing.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
Hey, cool,
well,
Sebastian.
No matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Is this the darkness sort of like manipulating his mind? Trying to lull him?
Let's go inside.
TV board could blind to be controlled or something else?
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
And yes, the sound is coming from the stream.
Wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Ew.
Okay.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh,
It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Is that Bit Trip runner on his shirt? Kinda.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Yeah, it feels like the darkness is trying to get us too right. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Why are they
There's
here?
a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Oh, look. Night Springs board
I
game.
hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And
Seems pretty
these
simple.
two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm.
So is that the
nearby.
hammer that's...
They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia.
Is this the
They're well
the guy's going to hit the
cared
girl,
for,
the
TLC
nurse?
and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
It's interesting that his nose is still broken from the punch we gave him earlier.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was... Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him.
Very curious.
But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
I wonder if Hartman's first name is Emil. Is it Emil?
Clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and raw. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
So this darkness affects creators.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go
They keep
there
talking.
and have a party.
Oh, still getting thermoses.
Doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Huh. I'm not going to read it, have it here just because it'll take a little bit longer, but QR code for those who want to scan and get the extra bits that the remaster allows. Another thermos.
Hartman wanted me to
Yeah,
write.
it's another video.
I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
It's amazing he doesn't lock me in.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
What is Hartman's deal?
Store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
The guy hit himself away? What the heck?
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Bert.
How,
on the road, man. You think we have
how the heck did those two, like, scare off the big burly guy? What the heck? Alright.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing.
Ah, that was who Boss was. Interesting.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problem?
Very interesting.
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you
Love
say
the
to him
atmospheric
if he
storms sounds outside.
I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much.
Oh, here's the cell phone call we got.
But you don't ever say this.
No.
Huh.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator.
Very interesting.
Illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts.
This is definitely the game.
I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
I'm buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
I am very curious what the truth is of what's going on beyond the darkness.
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Gotta say, plot seems to be picking up.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Hello, Barry.
Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you
Barry?
Ow!
About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
So it's definitely all happening. Hartman's lying to us, of course.
Real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Just the biggest of comebacks. Oh gosh. Part of me wants to open the lock and see a little bit more, or another part of me wants to just like, we'll pick it up tomorrow and see what we got. Let's go just a bit further. Oh no. Oh no. We might be stopping here. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to a checkpoint. Okay, there we go.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh, I don't think Hartman's going to live very long. Oh, he's had that spoiled for us before. That was the exact page we had found.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
That smirk was great.
The dark presence would come on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
All right, we got ourselves a checkpoint. We've taken care of Hartman. Oh boy, what the heck is we're in for there? All right, well, that is Alan Wake right now. Who knows if we'll... I mean, we have quite a few episodes to go, so who knows if we're going to be able to finish up the rest tomorrow. Kind of doubtful. We'll decide what we want to do then. But I got to say, this plot has me intrigued. Like, what the heck is going on? What was Hartman trying to see. We'll definitely finish up episode 4, but I highly doubt we're going to get to the end of episode 6. We'll have to figure that out for sure. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow for more Alan Wake, and on Wednesday will be more Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. As far as what Sunday will be, we'll have to decide. I'll have to decide whether I want to do an extra stream on Halloween or just continue it like a sort of post-Halloween type thing, where we finish it up on Sunday and Monday, if needed. Hard to say. Yeah, Harmon probably wanted the writing ability, a reality ability from Self, probably. So we'll see what all happens there. But if we do finish up Alan Wake, of course, we'll be starting up with both Nier Automata on Sundays and Flame in the Flood on Mondays for our short streams. So that's what that's all about. In the meantime, I mean, yeah, as you said, Simpsons celebrate Halloween late. We also have, we can raid, looks like Blueberry's doing her Halloween streamathon. Looks like she's in her Spyro outfit by the preview. So we can go ahead and raid her. As for, let's see, as for our raid message, let's go with, we could do like Evil Smirk or something like that. Defy You Hartman's a little too on the a little too close. Like I don't think she'd get that because I don't think she's played Alan Wake. Let's do. Just because that smirk did make me laugh. We'll just go with Evil Smirk. Why not? Or Evil Smirk or Smug Smirk. I don't know. Either or. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Hope to see you tomorrow for more Alan Wake and on Wednesday for Final Fantasy. Until then, everyone. Bye.